welcome back to the Director's Garage. I am your host and resident idiot, Michael. I never know what to do with my hands.
Hello.
But first up today, I just want to say a special thanks to you, because you see, we just crossed the 3,000 subscriber mark yesterday. And while 3,000 is kind of just a number, it's nice to see, but nothing I'd give some more than like a glance. It is an achievement, and I want to acknowledge it, and it's your achievement. So I want to take a moment to say thank you, because this is yours, not mine. You guys did this, and I'll just try to keep giving you a reason to come back.
Thank you.
Now, the first time I tried to record this episode, this is number 82 if you're keeping score at home, and you should be, life intervened and I had to start over today. So this was going to originally be a Noble audio episode, but when I went back to restart it today, I didn't like the script.
Hey!
So I need to do a rewrite on it. It's going to be great, though, and it tells the story of some friends I've made on my way during this head-fi journey. It's just not quite done yet, but it's going to be worth the wait. So I'm going to flip episodes around, and today, instead, you're getting a flagship edition of What's in the Box. Yeah. What do you think? Okay. Now, this is an over-ear episode of a headphone everyone has been asking me about. Now, I call this a salvo fired right at the Dream Team, and I hope it's worthy of Dream Team 2.0 as I rebuild it. Now, what's in this box was purchased by the Bank of Directors Garage. Yep, I bought it myself. That's a big, dumb guy. And it's a headphone I auditioned at Can Jam, and it made quite an impression. It's been sitting here for a few weeks, and I'm now going to finally get to tear into it. We'll look at what it comes with, check out its build, and give it a sound impression. So let's light this candle. Valentine is done. Here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Got that one? That's Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult, off their Agents of Fortune album from 1976. What a classic rock band. Okay, I think we're here. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, and there it is right there. It's the Meze Audio Empyrean Elite. Now, you see, that says Empyrean Elite, and everybody has been correcting us along the way, saying, no, it's just the Elite. Here, on the box, it says Empyrean Elite. It's an Elite edition of the Empyrean. So let's just open this up, and let's take a look real quick and what I got. And I got a feeling there's going to be a suitcase inside if I know my Mezes. And it's foam. But it looks like there's a product card here, so let's take a look at that. And oh, there's the headphone right there. That's what we're going to see in just a second. If I can get this positioned right. There we go. Couple of Meze Audio stickers. We got this in here. Kind of cool. Okay. Now, the last time I did this, it was a total fail because this was not slide out. Okay, there we go. Now we've got this. All right, here we go. And here's the case. Looks kind of shiny and nice, huh? Okay, I'm going to undo some latches here and take a look inside, see what you think. Oh. Well, this is like the Empyrean, but a next level of the Empyrean for sure. We've got an audio cable, just a 1/4 inch. They didn't go hog wild on the adapters and such, but we'll pull them out, and oh, baby. And these are very nice. These are kind of Cadillac, Mercedes quality here. We've got the carbon fiber strap on top, the comfortable leather band, all leather, the lambskin cups, which I like, and then you get the Alcantara also as an alternate, and then you get your Meze ownership card. A very functional briefcase. No travel case or anything like that, but there is a book of Meze here, which we'll take a look at later, I'm sure. Let's take these out and discuss. Now, as a point of reference, here are the Meze Empyrean, and you can see, I mean, the design is, for all intents and purposes, identical. These are absolutely identical builds. The biggest difference is you've got a polished metal assembly here on the outside, exoskeleton, but the carbon fiber, identical. The strap, nearly identical. It says Elite instead of Empyrean up top. But yeah, some interesting things about the name, though. I mean, the fact that they're calling it the Empyrean Elite on the case, and everybody else has been insisting that it's just called the Elite now. Not so much the case, apparently. The plot thickens. So, why the Elite? Well, a few reasons. And every time I put these things on, it's like it's the best hug you've ever gotten. These feel so good. But anyway, I liked what I heard from these at Can Jam, and I wanted a chance to spend some more time with them in a better listening environment. So I wrote Meze, and they told me they'd put me on a tour list, but don't look for them until next year. And I told them, that's not going to work for the Director's Garage because you guys deserve better. Please! Whatever. So I told them that I'd probably just buy a set, and they offered me a pair at discount in exchange for a review. Now, it's nothing massive. It's not like half off or anything big. But it's enough of a discount so that if and when I go to resell these, I'm not going to take the $1,200 loss I know I'm going to have to absorb if I had purchased this headphone at retail. So, and this is also the reason we're not doing the LCD5 right now, because I know that headphone is going to sell used for $1,000 under retail, and this show just isn't built to take $1,000 losses. We're not even in profit here. In fact, subscribe, folks, and use the affiliate links below. Shameless, but true. Also, the Elite will make a few fabulous episodes. We'll get to do a sound impression today in a few minutes, but expect for the Elite to return for a shootout with the original Empyrean. I really want to do a deep dive into these two and A/B them, and do a detailed breakdown of how the sonics have changed from model to model. There's nothing like having both headphones at your side to swap back and forth when you're comparing differences between them. All right, so these are wired up and fired up, and I think it's time we head into a Director's Garage sound impression. What do you think? I'm going to start with some Van Morrison Moondance. And the bass right out of the gate sounds a lot tighter. It sounds a lot less messy. It might be a little bit on the loose side. I'm going to have to hear some other bass tracks to understand it. And the separation seems a lot better too. You got the guitar right here. You got a flute on this side, piano over here, and the horns. It really is. They've got spectacular separation. Well, this is a good start. I'm going to head into Fleetwood Mac Rumors. We're going to listen to The Chain. The expletive at the beginning of this, if you have a good pair of headphones, you can make out Lindsay saying something he probably shouldn't say on a microphone. The thumping Mick Fleetwood bass drum just sets this song, and it just builds. Nice and crisp. These are a very pleasant presentation. I really like what I'm hearing so far. And this is one of those tracks where if the headphone isn't fast enough, you'll lose the distinction between their two voices, especially near the end in the refrain. The drums are spot on this. They sound really powerful, very enjoyable. They really drive this song along, and the Empyrean is staying up with it. This is a song that just grows, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and I like the effect that these are having so far. And the bass solo at the end is just, on a good pair of headphones like this, it really is special. Now, this is a passage that the Empyrean had some trouble with, keeping Lindsay and Stevie separate. And we're about to get to that part. It's close. I still don't think they're as fast as my top-notch headphones, but these sound really good. I'm gonna check out Sade. This is from the Ultimate Connect. Oh wow, that's loud. This is from the Ultimate Collection, No Ordinary Love. She's got a beautiful, rich texture to her voice. I really like the mids on the Elite. You know, and really the big question is this $1,000 better than this? And I don't know if I have the answer yet. But that's the game we're playing here, right? And this is really hypnotic. It's really nice. They sound great. There's no question. The crime of the Empyrean is that it didn't have speed and detail of other headphones in its class. And I still don't think these are as fast as other headphones in their class. So we got to do some shootouts, but I just don't know that these have gotten me where I need to go. They sound great though, and for an experience, are they a $4,000 experience? That's a tougher call when you've got the LCD 5 sitting at $4,500. You've got an Abyss sitting at $5,000, and you've got the Susvara. Well, the Susvara is too expensive. Let's go to some Wynton Marsalis. I'm going to listen to some more jazz here. Hang on. I am listening to... What am I listening to? Never Let Me Go, off of Standard Time Volume 3. And it's a beautiful horn. In fact, this is really particularly beautiful. That was a gorgeous piece. Now I'm going to go to Tedeschi Trucks Band. One of the best album covers in the last 20 years. Fabulous. And let's listen to the title track. Again, imaging. The imaging is great. It's got good dynamics. Bass comes in. So much soul in Tedeschi Trucks. It's beautiful. It's smooth. There's not much wrong with this. I'm going to try one other thing. I'm going to go to the Mighty Boss Tones. And these are hooking up nicely. I don't know that they're blowing me away. I don't think I look like I'm being blown away. I'm going to go to a bluegrass album. I'm going to go to Dave Grisman, Jerry Garcia. This is the Pizza Tapes. If you ever get a chance to check this out, this is a very good, interesting bluegrass album. The song I'm going to listen to is Man of Constant Sorrow, which is the same thing from the George Clooney movie, but it's this is done in a bluegrass arrangement. You get to hear some speed, and this has speed. I don't know that I'm getting the fastest finger plucks on the string the way I've been getting from some other headphones lately. But I'm still asking myself, are these fast enough? Am I getting that detail, that detail that a $4,000 headphone ought to bring me? I don't know that I am. Okay, I'm going to go to Jewel, and this is Who Will Save Your Soul. It's off of her Pieces of You album. It was her debut record. Huge hit. Oh, this is special. This is overcompressed as a recording, but it's having a nice effect on these. The soundstage opened up on this. Soundstage has never been a problem with Meze, and this follows that trend. And imaging, beautiful image on this headphone. That's the headline here. And they still have the dynamic impact, but maybe without some of the slam of the outgoing headphone. I'm going to go to some Paul Simon now. I'm going to go to Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard. It's got the capoed guitar over here. Yeah, these are just as enjoyable as the Empyrean, no question. How much better are they? I don't know. We're going to have to wait till we get to the shootout. I'm going to pause it here. I don't want to get too deep into it today. And we're going to do a full-blown shootout. And what I would say is Meze has not tanked it on the next version of the Empyrean design with the Elite. These sound great. They are fun to listen to. I've had a lot of different headphones in my ears in the last couple of days, so where they sit in regard to other things, we're going to have to get into a shootout before I can really assess. So for $4,000, you get what the Empyrean brought to you, which is that world-class comfort. I do think that they've changed the pads up a bit. The pads on the Empyrean are thicker, and it does take some of the comfort away. But allegedly, you're going to get more speed out of these. I just don't know that you're getting $1,000 more speed, and if you're getting $1,000 better sound. So what this means for the Empyrean isn't so good. In case you haven't noticed, the used market has been flooded with Empyreans lately. It's presumably people who want to step up to the Elite and are selling off the old model, and the prices on the Empyrean have gotten downright bargain friendly. They're below $2,000. And what this means for me is if I decide to sell them, I'm probably going to have to wait until the market clears out a bit and we get the supply out of the marketplace so that the price will come back up. Did you know that I minored in economics? True. So, in summary, we've had a great couple of weeks around here. We hit 3,000 subs. We have a bunch of headphones in-house that are spectacular, from the Sennheiser to even the impressive Kennerton GH50, and there are sound checks of those headphones coming soon. Not to mention getting absolutely blown away by the 7 Hz Timeless in the last episode. This is one of the strongest seasons for headphones I can remember. There is great stuff everywhere. And I'm going to ask you to consider subscribing to the Director's Garage. It's your subscriptions that help me get headphones like the Meze Elite in here, and you'll get that new car smell. Now, next up, I'm going to do the Noble episode, and it's a story that's very personal to me, and I really want to take the time and do it justice. That's an episode that comes with a special semi-mystery Noble edition of What's in the Box at the end. How's that for a tease? Give this episode a thumbs up if you enjoyed the first look at the Meze Elite, or do the other thing if you'd rather see me attacked by a swarm of murder hornets. I can't say I blame you either way, and I will see you.